On February 14, 1835, the Marietta Collegiate Institute and Western Teachers Seminary received a charter from the state of Ohio allowing Marietta College to confer degrees upon its graduates. With origins that predate the 19th century, Marietta College is one of 37 revolutionary colleges in the U.S. and has the 16th oldest chapter of Phi Beta Kappa. Starting as a single building in the heart of Marietta, this liberal arts college has grown and prospered under the auspices of great leaders, talented educators, devoted alumni, and great community. With tremendous pride, we share a glimpse of our picturesque 90-acre campus where students blaze new trails and develop into pioneers in their own right. Within the bricks and mortars of these historic buildings, a timeless liberal arts education has delivered on Marietta College's promise to foster educated change makers who are poised to impact the world for good. The oldest building on campus is the President's House. Built in 1822 by the city's first Postmaster General, the Wilcox Mills House was purchased by the college in 1937 to serve as the President's House. Listed as a federal-style structure on the National Register of Historic Places by the National Park Service of the U.S. Department of the Interior, the home was designed by architect Count de Grassi Boni and also includes a carriage house. One of the major additions made to the property in the 1800s was an ornate sandstone block wall and curved iron railing along the Putnam Street entrance, both designed by Rufus Erastus Hart, the architect of Irwin Hall. Predating the American Civil War, Marietta's stately Irwin Hall is the oldest academic building on campus. Construction of this Greek Revival-style building was made possible through the generosity of benefactor Cornelius B. Irwin, a Connecticut industrialist, as well as through subscriptions promising donors free admission to all lectures in the sciences and natural philosophy. Completed in 1860, Irwin was originally called the Chapel Building and housed the President's Lecture Room, a chemistry lab and mathematics classroom, and a second-floor chapel and library. The top floor was reserved for the college's literary societies. Adorning the classic structure is the bell tower. These days, the building serves students majoring in one of our distinctive teacher education programs. Previously utilized as the college library, Irwin Hall was originally built because of a $40,000 gift from Andrew Carnegie. Constructed on the side of Marietta's old dormitory, its cornerstone contains a history of the library, written by the librarian, Miss Minnie Orr, as well as pieces of wood from the old dormitory and book plates in use in the library. In 1962, Irvine was transformed into the college's central administration building and houses executive offices, including the President's Office, the Provost and Academic Affairs, Marietta's Office for Advancement, Alumni Relations, Student Financial Services, Information Technology, and the Office of Administration and Finance. Andrews Hall has been a beautiful yet versatile anchor on the college's historic campus since its cornerstone was laid in 1891. To honor Marietta's third and longest-serving president, Dr. Israel Ward Andrews, a combination of alumni, trustees, and local citizens established a donor pool to fund construction. The building has served many uses since its completion, from initially housing the academy of the college and later other academic classrooms and a performance theater, to today serving as the home base for the Office of Student Life and the Office of Diversity and Inclusion. The building also houses the Academic Resource Center, a quaint and popular dining location called Izzy's, boardrooms, and a massive meeting space called the Great Room, which features original stained glass windows and ornate woodwork. Most recently, the college renovated a space dedicated to the Pio to Pio Peer Support Center, where students trained as peer mentors provide support and encouragement to fellow students who may be struggling with personal success, mental health, fitness, and academic goals. The intellectual and academic heart of campus, Legacy Library is the product of a tremendous amount of alumni and friends support, which enabled the 54,000 square foot structure to be built and dedicated in 2009 during Marietta's successful Legacy campaign. Classically designed, the library features state-of-the-art educational and research facilities, individual and group study spaces, borrowing services, and reference assistant. The campus community has access to in-house and remote electronic sources with databases that help locate journal articles, books, ebooks, and audiovisual materials. Designed to be a hub for students, faculty, and staff activity, Legacy Library is filled with private and group study spaces, a cozy fireplace lounge, and the Clappity Cafe, where guests can get Starbucks drinks or a quick snack. Along with the centerpiece of the Dawes Memorial Collection, the library also houses the college's special collections, which contains unique and historic documents dating to the earliest years of the Northwest Territory and Ohio Company. From 2016 to 2019, Pulitzer Prize-winning author David McCullough used the college's special collections to research his final book, The Pioneers. Serving as the main student center at Marietta, Gilman Hall features a broad array of services, including the largest dining hall, the Pioneer Team Store, the Center for Entrepreneurship and Student Development, the mailroom, copy center, and a secondary dining and lounging space. A walk along the Christie Mall, the main thoroughfare of campus, offers a breathtaking view of Marietta's meticulously maintained campus, which was designated in 2014 as a Tree Campus USA by the Arbor Day Foundation. Nearly all academic buildings are located on the mall. The McDonough Center is one of the most comprehensive liberal arts-based leadership development centers in American higher education today. Our many programs, events, and initiatives help undergraduate students gain a deeper understanding of leadership, practice their leadership skills, and in the process, grow as engaged leaders on campus, in the community, and beyond. The McDonough Center houses the nationally recognized McDonough Leadership Program, open to undergraduate students in all fields of study at Marietta College. Through a competitive application process, students who are selected to participate in this program are called McDonough Scholars on campus. The center was established in 1986 at Marietta College with a $5.5 million gift in memory of local industrialist Bernard P. McDonough. It offers a variety of activities and programs designed to promote the study and practice of leadership. Inside the center is the Alma McDonough Auditorium, which can seat 375 people comfortably, and many notable speakers have delivered memorable talks over the years. There's also the Betty Cleland Room, a formal dining and meeting area, as well as the McDonough Gallery on the third floor. There are also 3 traditional classrooms and a case study room. Recently, donors supported the addition of a Veteran and Military Student Center, which is accessible to all student veterans, employee veterans, service members, and military-affiliated students, as well as our Air Force and Space Force ROTC students. Dedicated in 2003, the Rickey Science Center is a complex of 3 connected buildings, Rickey, Selby, and Bartlett buildings, plus the Anderson Hancock Planetarium. It is home to biology and environmental science, chemistry, biochemistry, mathematics, computer science, and physics. The building also has a spacious greenhouse, which is utilized for classes and specific student organizations. Featuring updated classrooms and lab spaces, Rickey also offers quiet study spaces and lecture halls where students can engage with professionals working within the various science disciplines as well as present their own research. This expansive complex was named to honor the multi-million-dollar gifts from David M. Rickey, class of 1978, the J&D Family Foundation, and Jan E. Nielsen. The Anderson Hancock Planetarium is the ideal place to reinvigorate your fascination with the night sky and gain a better understanding of the relative size and movements of the countless heavenly bodies that make up the universe. The 4,400 square foot planetarium adjoins the Rickey Science Center and is located at the corner of 4th and Butler Streets. The facility is fully accessible and includes theater-style seating for 102 people. Named after Professor Dr. Les Anderson, class of 55, and Dr. Whit Hancock, the planetarium was opened in 2009 and is equipped with a hybrid projection system that combines an optical mechanical star projector with a powerful full-dome digital video projector. Marietta College is one of a handful of planetariums in the country to feature the go-to Chronos hybrid system, which can replicate the night sky from thousands of years in the past to thousands of years in the future, from countless vantage points in the universe. The lobby also features quiet study areas and current science programming from NASA's ViewSpace video feed. The Herman Fine Arts Center, a 3-story building that opened in 1965, houses the college's art, music, and theater department. Inside the building, you will find the Friedrich Theater, Gallery 310, and the Atrium Gallery. There are classrooms and performance spaces where students can practice their instruments and focus on their creative works. The theater at Marietta College performs 4 to 5 plays a year, and the art department conducts 2 student exhibitions annually, and typically hosts 2 to 3 exhibitions inside Gallery 310 for regional and national artists. One of the more recent additions is the Dean Design Center, which provides student access to specialty equipment, including laser cutting, large format printing, and specialty binding processes. Thomas Hall, named in memory of alumnus and former trustee Andrew U. Thomas, class of 1921, is a 3-story building that opened in 1969. It is one of the busiest buildings on campus, as it was designed to house many classrooms. The building is home to an array of academic departments, including business and economics, English, history, philosophy, political science, and religion, as well as the Writing Center, Education Abroad, Entrepreneurship Program, and the Honors Program. You can also find the Timothy O. Cooper Auditorium, which holds 75 comfortably, and it's where multiple presentations are conducted throughout the year. Previously an office building for the former Marietta Chair Company, the college acquired Mills Halls after World War II and renovated the 5-story brick building to serve a number of academic disciplines over the years. Originally housing chemistry, physics, and petroleum engineering in 1946, Mills Hall now is home to the psychology undergraduate and graduate programs, as well as the communication department. During a recent renovation, the college added observation rooms for the psychology department and upgraded classrooms. On the roof is the Gurley Observatory, which dates to 1882. A 3-story building that opened in 1956, the Edwy R. Brown Building, is home to the internationally renowned Edwy R. Brown Department of Petroleum Engineering and Geology, which also includes the relatively new discipline of planetary science. Marietta students benefit from hands-on learning in Brown's Drilling and Completion Fluids Lab, Core Fluids and Analysis Lab, and Natural Gas Lab in preparation for their field internships. The building underwent a much-needed renovation in the early 2000s that was funded largely by generous donations from graduates working in the energy industry. Formerly the Marietta Moose Lodge, the college purchased and renovated the 3 floors to accommodate the growing Physician Assistant Studies Master's Program. The first floor, which is approximately 16,600 square feet, also includes the college's band rehearsal hall. The second and third floors have approximately 2,200 square feet each and are dedicated solely to the PA program. The first floor includes the clinical instruction area, classroom area, 4 breakout rooms, 4 private exam rooms, and a student lounge. The second floor has reception and staff areas, conference room, and restroom facilities. The third floor has 6 private offices. Marietta student athletes train and compete in some of the finest facilities in the Ohio Athletic Conference. And students, faculty, staff, alumni, and the community bring to show their pioneer pride. In 2003, the Dyson Bowdo Recreation Center, known as the DBRC, opened on the Marietta College campus. The 5-year, $19 million project established a wellness facility to host a variety of activities in the renovated Ban Johnson Arena and a newly constructed 83,000 square foot field house. Inside the DBRC, you will find an indoor track that encircles 4 multi-purpose courts, a fitness center, 2 racquetball courts, a wheelchair-accessible weight room, a multi-purpose room, and a 2-story climbing wall, accessible to all students and employees. The DBRC offers the largest meeting space in the county and is where special events like commencement and matriculation are held every year. Most of the college's athletic department offices are in the DBRC, and it is where volleyball and men's and women's basketball compete in NCAA Division III action. Named for benefactors Rob Dyson and Laura Bowdo Sillerman, dedicated members of the class of 1968, the DBRC provides faculty, staff, students, and community members with a resource for physical fitness and wellness. Following the completion of a transformative renovation in 2019, the home of Marietta College baseball was renamed Don and Sue Shalley Field at Pioneer Park. Originally constructed in 1968 as a natural grass field, the current field turf playing surface is built to major league dimensions of 330 feet down the lines, 370 feet in the alleys, and 400 feet to center field. The multi-million-dollar renovation, completed in the fall of 2019, was made possible by a lead gift from the Spartan Foundation and Hap and Megan Espenshade. In addition to the field turf playing surface, an 8-foot dark green champion wall was installed, giving the facility a major league appearance. Larger, step-down dugouts were constructed and a pole-less backstop with net and pounding was installed. The bullpens were moved further down the lines to create additional spectator space beyond the dugout. The facility also includes 2 batting cages with artificial turf and a natural grass practice infield, both adjacent to the fully enclosed stadium. Bleachers run from dugout to dugout, complementing the 3-story Kentacolve Media Building. A large electronic scoreboard oversees the park from left center field, keeping the fans up to date on the Pioneer success. Don Drum Stadium, the home of Pioneer football, men's lacrosse, and track and field, is named for the college's legendary coach and athletic director who served the institution for more than 30 years. Made possible through one of the federal programs providing jobs during the Great Depression, the stadium was built for the community in 1934 and opened to a 28-6 Marietta victory over Rio Grande. With a capacity of 5,000, the college shares the stadium with Marietta City Schools. In 2011, the stadium received major upgrades, including a 3-story addition with a VIP skybox, new locker rooms and meeting spaces, and offices. The track and artificial playing surface are also new. Located on the south end of campus, Marietta Field is the site of the college's soccer and women's lacrosse field and softball complex. The softball field was completed in 2005 and returned the Pioneers to campus after spending several years playing on Hadley Field at the Washington County Fairgrounds. Prior to 1999, the softball team called Timblin Field home until construction of the McCoy Residence Hall took over that space. Currently, Marietta Field features a dirt infield and rye and bluegrass mixture in the outfield in foul territory. There are in-ground dugouts, fenced-in bullpens, and an electronic scoreboard beyond the fence in left center field. The field's dimensions are 200 feet down the lines and 210 feet to center field. A 2-tunnel batting range was added in 2018. The college has embarked on a fundraising project to renovate Marietta Field, which will add an artificial playing surface, new bleachers, and lights. Originally completed prior to the 2005 fall season and redone in the summer of 2018, the field now boasts a state-of-the-art field turf core product and new spectator bleachers. The soccer field measures 115 yards by 72 yards, and the lacrosse field is 110 yards by 65 yards. Additionally, an LED lighting system was added at the same time to give the opportunity for the teams to play and train at night. Originally constructed in 1929 by the Kiwanis Club of Marietta, the Linda Mood Van Voris Boathouse was given to the college in 1930. The unique facility was constructed with grindstones quarried near Marietta. A second floor was added to the boathouse during an extensive renovation in 1974. Over a 2-year period, the college completed a 2-phase renovation project that stabilized the original foundation, raised and rebuilt the second floor, and added new bay doors, a galvanized steel external stairway, upgraded locker rooms and training spaces, and improved bay lighting. The project also included other distinctive touches, such as a new gambrel roof that resembled the original 1929 roofline and an enlarged dad veil room. Marietta College is a residential campus, which means nearly all of the students live in college housing, residence halls, the apartment-style housing, or Greek housing. Built in 1906 as the dormitory for men, this stunning 3-story brick building features 26 single rooms and 14 double suites, a kitchen, a dining room, and a social hall. In its cornerstone were placed papers and documents associated with the college. Still in use as a residence hall today, Fairweather was completely renovated in 2005, an effort that included a painstaking match of the original brick with additions to its exterior facade. Currently, Fairweather Hall is comprised primarily of single suite rooms, and the building is co-ed. It offers air conditioning, a large laundry room, a public lounge, indoor bike storage, and an elevator was added during the latest renovation. In the northeast corner of campus sits the newest building on campus, Harrison Hall. Constructed in 2012, this substantial residence hall is still in its infancy with respect to the nearly 200-year-old campus. The building's name honors the Marietta College's first African-American graduate, Charles Sumner Harrison, class of 1876, and his brothers, Walter Clifton Harrison, class of 1891, and John Langston Harrison, class of 1887. Harrison Hall is comprised of 2-person and 4-person suite styles and apartments that feature private bathrooms. The building is co-ed and has 7 study rooms, 3 public lounges, 4 laundry rooms, 4 public kitchens, air conditioning, and an elevator. The building also houses the Dr. J. Michael Harding Health and Wellness Center, a health facility that serves students and honors the late student advocate and mental health professional who passed away unexpectedly in 2010. Dedicated in 2023 to honor the memory of Dr. Barbara Diggs Lyles, class of 1951, the first African-American woman graduate of Marietta College. This residence hall is devoted to diversity. The housing community places emphasis on diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. In addition to housing, the building is also home to the Multicultural Center, which serves as a home base to student organizations such as Brother to Brother, Global Connections, Black Student Union, and Women in Leadership. Named to honor of the late John G. McCoy, banking innovator and memory of Marietta's class of 1935, McCoy Hall is an upper-class residence hall featuring traditional double rooms, suite double rooms, and limited traditional single rooms. The building is co-ed and is home to the scholars community and gender-inclusive housing. McCoy offers 2 laundry rooms, 2 kitchens, 2 elevators, air conditioning, and a multi-purpose room with a television. McCoy also features the Pioneer Pit Stop in the lobby, a grab-and-go dining option. Dorothy Webster Hall was presented to the college by longtime Board of Trustees members and benefactors John, class of 1867, and William Mills, class of 1871. In 1929, the brothers gave the home in memory of their mother, Dorothy Webster Mills. At one time, the stucco-over brick home, with its distinctive porch, served as the residence of American Civil War General A.J. Warner, but was converted to dormitory space in time for its dedication on January 30th, 1930. The building initially could house 43 women and boasted a kitchen, dining hall, and even a third-floor ballroom. Its acquisition added an entire city block to the college campus. Today, Dorothy Webster Hall remains an active and vital residence hall for freshmen. Bring forth a pioneer. Visit marietta.edu for more information.